Hello everyone, here we are again at the Spiral Abyss, just before it changes to another cycle. This time we're going to try and get all 36 stars with my wife's account. And yeah, this was one of the most difficult ones out of the 3 Spiral Abysses that I had to do on her account. But it was done after so much experimentation, shifting things around. She does have C1 Flints, but no enough sadly. Yeah, C2 Chaska, but no weapon or other super good supports like si Lali and Mawika. So it was difficult, but it was done. I had to use a different team for Chamber 1, but I will be showing you all of the 3-star clears, and then afterwards I'll yap about the teams. Enjoy!
足元に救われませんよ。お静かに目を閉して暗闇は怖いですか。ほら死の底へ。さあ目を閉して死の底へ。バシャバシャすぎ。落下のリン安全距離確認吸引。ほら暗闇は怖いですか。目を閉して暗闇は怖いですか。 お静かに死の底へ。目を閉して暗闇は怖いですか。お静かに夢なき眠りへようこそ。随分情熱的。見て見て。6308式ユニ。目を閉して。お静かに暗闇は怖いですか。 目を閉して夜ですね。風が立つ。ロックオン。今だ。光り輝くがいい。あまり遠くに行くなよ。さあ、みんながそばにいてくれるわ。 じゃあな。くらえ。世界の熱狂の渦に。みんなは俺が周りを見始めてあまり風が立つぞ。撃て。 ロックオン。今だ。消え失せろ。飛ぶか。今だ。物語は始まったばかりだよ。全力攻撃。夜の剣飛ぶか。ロックオン。ロックオン。ロックオン。はっ。危ない。物語は始まったばかりだ。みんながそばにいて。撃て。 気をつけて。物語は始まった。燃えろ。全力こ。お嬢様の。ロックオン。 暗闇は怖いですか。いや運命の変わり目。危ない。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。夜の飛ぶか。今だ消え失せろ。行け。物語は始まったわ。燃えろ全力。断罪のロックオンロックオン。撃て。運命の変わり目。燃えろ。みんながそばに。夜の剣飛ぶか。撃て撃て。散れ。くらえ。無色神聖。みんなは俺が姿を見。風が立つぞ。撃て。今だ。ロックオン。暗闇は怖いですか。お静かに死の底へ。目を閉じた。見てしっかり立ってな。6308式。お静かにほら。お静かに。暗闇は怖いですか。目を閉じて。
Alright, so I wanted to yap about the team building for each of the chambers. I will show you my wife's characters and why I chose the characters that I chose. And hopefully it, I don't know, helps some of the newer people out there to make plans for their abyss clear. I just want to show that my wife's account is 165 days old. Actually, I'm recording at the time of the maintenance. I have nothing to do, so I made this video. But I was able to clear it maybe a week ago, so when it was just 150. It is not an F2P account, unfortunately. I've been putting in Welkins in it, plus some Battle Pass. Not a lot, not all, but some. And yeah, the Welkin moons are consistent, so yeah, take that into consideration when looking at my builds and constellations on the 5 stars. But also, and I want to show this to you. I want to show this abomination. So as you can see, my wife did have a little bit of difficulty with getting her first Chaska for 81 pity. The second one was only 4 pity. It's just crazy. It was a crazy 110 pull double 5 star. And Chaska is a great unit for a new account because she can fly everywhere, skipping all of the puzzle mechanic that you need to do. She can just fly over everything. So Chaska is great. We got Flint and another early Flint with 19 pity. We won the 50-50 with Farina. Lost lost the next one with 2 Perion Tichnari, but we got Durin early with 50 PT. So yeah, she's one of the top 25% luckiest 5 stars, while I'm at the bottom 15%. Where is the justice, guy? Anyway, alright, so the first half features a very multi-wave content, which was very difficult for me. I originally wanted my Chaska to go up top because she is C2. She can do a little bit of AoE with C2, but I tried and it didn't work. So there's only really 2 damage dealers in my wife's account, and that is Chaska and Flint. I tried to use Llama, but I couldn't deal enough AoE damage. I tried Virgin, but that didn't work out. So I tried to look at my wife's lower level characters, but her resources have been exhausted by Durin having to level up to 80, Weapon Lion's Sword to 90, and upping his talent. So yeah, didn't have enough time to level them. Potentially, Beidou could have been interesting in the first half because of AoE content. Her burst will just bounce everywhere. But she is only C1, so I didn't feel that it was good to use her. Another potential I heard was Dia for Virgin, but I saw some clears with her, but I don't want to level Dia. I could have leveled Gaming, but he doesn't have C6. It would have been great in breaking the Sisson shields if they made one, just melting their faces off. So yeah, there was really no other option other than to go Flynn team. So here is the Flynn's team. Flynn's has C1, he's level 80, he's rocking the R5 Prospector's Shovel with an effective 80.9 to 203.5 crit ratio. I want the crit rate to be a little bit higher, but yeah, the artifacts were not agreeing with me, but that's fine. He does have 1-8-10 on the talents. Yeah, that's fine. Definitely some room for improvement there because the flower and the feather are both just 3-liner. 2 rolls on crit rate and 1 roll on crit damage for both of them. The sands, I think, is pretty good already. The goblet is not ideal, but that's fine. I don't have a lot of attack goblets on this account. And then the circlet rolled twice to HP, which is sad, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. There's definitely some room for improvement there. And then Aino's build is not important. You just need to have enough energy to burst with 1E. Then we have Kuki Shinobu. She is on Tenacity of the Millilith for the extra boost on attack for Flame, while her E is going on. And she also has C2, which I think C2 is a constellation that increases the duration for her E, so she'll have more uptime on the tenacity. She gives healing through HP, so I have HP Sands and HP Goblet plus healing bonus circlet. With the way that Ascendant Cream works, they do increase lunar charge a little bit if I build Cookie on attack, but I find that the attack or damage is fine. I just need to have more healing because I can't dodge at all. Her talent is 161 for the extra healing. Then we have Sucrose, my friend. Sucrose is rocking the Trailing Tails to give a more attack boost for Flint. Sucrose has VV, so she spreads resistance. Her talents don't matter. Her level does though. The enemies are level 95, so in order to group them, Sucrose needs to be at least level 75. Here she's level 18, which is fine. She can group up all of those enemies, but if she was less than 75, she wouldn't, so be careful about that. Anyways, we go to the Weasels. For the Weasels, I definitely had to use Aurora because of the plunging thing. I don't have enough damage to destroy the white shield like I did with my main account. I just used Nefer and then Nefer Forina. There's no Aino there. So I could out damage the white shield pretty easily. But yeah, I couldn't do that here. Chaska didn't have enough damage. So what I did was, first of all, I definitely had to use Chaska here. Maybe Llama. I had a choice of using Llama for a little bit of Hyper Bloom, but I didn't really want to build EM on my Aurora run for the Hyper Bloom. And yeah, Cookie is busy on the first half anyways, so she couldn't Hyper Bloom for me. Chaska is C2. She's rocking the R3 Scion of the Blazing Sun, which is unfortunately a crit rate weapon. So her crit rate was very difficult to manage because she has 40% crit rate from the Obsidian Codex set. She does have 103 crit rate, which is too much, and 184 crit damage, which is not so high. So the next goal for her will definitely be her Astral Plumage weapon. But anyway, she has 110.8. I had to increase her burst a little bit to make it useful here because I find that just the skill was not giving me enough damage. Alright, and then her artifacts are okay. They can definitely be improved some more with more crit damage rolls, but it's fine. Then we have Furina here. Furina is using Sacrificial Sword, ideally R3, but I don't have that. I just have one Sacrificial Sword. So this is just for ER. And then crit rate is 69, crit damage 105, not ideal. 187 on the talents for damage and buff. I could have increased this, but you know, resources were drained by Durin. So yeah, her artifacts are definitely not great, except for the goblet. The goblet is cool. And then we have the goat. Benny has Sapwood Blade. He is rocking 225 energy recharge, which is very low. I was not lucky with the substats, so only the flower and feather have some ER, but the goblet and the circlet does not. I'm still strong boxing. I had to raise his burst to 8 in order to clear, but yeah, good thing we have Durin, and with Durin he can just Durin E and then grab the particles with Bennett, since anyway Durin can refund his own energy with the E. Anyways, so yeah, that's Bennett. And then we have Auroron. He is C5. Accidentally, he's rocking an R4 for bonus Warbow. Hit rate is 53, so that the Fav can trigger. It always triggers, even with the 50%. He has so many hits with skill and burst, so he will always proc Fav and his team. And his artifacts don't matter too much because his damage is negligible. That's 183 energy recharge, 2 burst consistently, 177 on the talents. That's fine. Okay, for the second, we have a little bit of AoE with 3 enemies on the first, and then with the samurai, that's 2 each pair, and then the Ruin Guard and Ruin Drake are single target. So I know eventually on the Chamber 3, I will have to use Pyro, so I couldn't use Flint's Team up top. I had to choose Chaska with Durin. So, since I have Durin there, I needed either Sucrose or Fischl to activate the Hexarai buff, witch buff. And Sucrose is busy with Flint's. Flint's needs her for particle generation and the TTDS, so I had no choice but to use Durin. Fischl. And Fischl is only C2, which is not ideal. Ideally, C6 is much better. But C2 was enough to clear, so that's fine. Durin here is on an R3 Lion's Roar. He has a very sad 34 crit rate, 176 crit damage. That's not right. Why is his crit rate so low? Is that why I was struggling? Okay, I did not notice that before this. Anyway, I had to raise him to 80 over 90. His talents are 1, 8, 10, and his artifact rolls need more crit rate. No. I think this was somewhere around 60 crit rate with, I think, 120 or 120 damage. It's just that the circlet, I think, was being used by someone else right now. So Genshin is on maintenance. I can't really open it right now, but yeah, this is a lie. Okay, anyway, and Fischl has R1 stringless C2 188 talent. I think she's 80 over 80, not 80 over 90. Crit rate is 58, a little bit low. Crit damage is 119, a little bit low. Her energy is 147, which I think is fine. She does need a bit of energy so that you can alternate the E and the Q. Artifact rolls. Artifacts can definitely be improved. The feather is okay. The Ascents is sad. I did roll twice to crit rate, so that's a plus. And yeah, that's it. Finally, the last bosses. Super Heavy Land Rover, the Evil Bobik needs Pyro, so same team with Chaska. Then the Anti-Gravity Robot needs Plunge. So any team could work with him as long as you end the shield earlier on. You will be fine and deal damage at the time that the shield is down. So any team would be fine with him. I just choose a Flint's team because it's the strongest team that I can think of here. Loma Hyper Bloom could have cleared also, I think, but yeah, it's fine. Alright, that's it for this Yap time, and I was able to 36 star the Abyss again. I don't know about the next one. That looks a little bit more difficult, but that's it. If you learned a thing or two, please drop a like and comment any question or suggestions or tips. Did I get something wrong? I'm still a pretty new player, so but yeah, hopefully I can help some others who are thinking, you know, they can't clear Abyss. Like, it's a good goal to work towards at the beginning because Stygian Onslaughts and IT are much more difficult. So yeah, that's all. But if you don't want to like or subscribe, it's fine. Just watching the video has been enough. If you're still here, thank you so much, and see you in the next one.